Hi there, it's Kim Hesse and welcome to the next episode of Event Ninja News, the place to get hints and tips for your next business event. Now today's episode is a question from Marcus, and Marcus says, Kim, do you have any tips for setting up a problem-free presentation computer? I always have a fear that the laptop I plug the projector into might not be set up right and I'm going to get pop-ups mid-presentation. Marcus, this is a fantastic question, and I'm sure pretty much every event manager has this exact fear when we're plugging in a laptop or a presentation computer at a venue. I certainly have in the past, and I'm going to share a few hints and tips with you to make sure you can eliminate this fear completely. What I want you to do at the very start, as soon as you've chosen your venue, ask the venue what format your presentation needs to be in. So is that a 16:9 format or a 4:3 format? Because some projectors project in different sizes, and that will also help you solve the problem of when you plug that presentation computer in, sometimes a presentation not filling the screen or text being cut off from your slides. So making sure you have your presentation in the right format from the start, and let your speakers know what format to put their presentations in as well if they're sending you presentations to add to the main slide deck. Now, that's my starting tip. There are two options here, and one, which is my preferred option, is to use the computer at the venue and hire an AV technician, because you know that computer is going to work, and if it doesn't, that AV technician is responsible and will also know how to solve your problem. So remember that presentations are the reason that people will attend your event usually, right? They're coming to learn something, to listen to the content, to listen to the speaker and the presentation. So you don't want to be scrimping and trying to save money on this vital aspect. So that would be my recommendation, is to use the venue laptop and get an AV technician on board so that you can have seamless presentations and somebody sitting behind the desk making sure everything is running smoothly. Make sure you arrive early and do an AV test with the technician. So hours before your event starts, hours before the first speaker arrives, make sure you're getting that AV check-in and you will have peace of mind. Now, option number two, I know that some venues and some event budgets sometimes, don't call for that AV technician or for hiring AV equipment. And sometimes, it's just down to dollars, and I totally get that. So here are a few tips for using your own laptop and plugging into the computer's projector. 1, go to the venue beforehand, the week, 2 weeks, the month before, and plug your computer in and see if it works and work out any glitches and figure out what's happening and where you can make sure that it's going to work on the day. Make sure you bring your own power cable, I know it's easy to forget, and your own adapters. So the venue will usually provide an HDMI or a VGA cable depending on the output on your laptop. But it's also handy to have these in your pack. You can just grab them from your local Officeworks store if you need them. And if you're running Mac, make sure you have your Mac adapters as well for either VGA or HDMI. Make sure there's an AV technician on call if needed. Do the venue have somebody that they can call to make sure that everything's working, and maybe solve any problems for you if you do have issues on the day? Knowing that and having that peace of mind is going to help you as well. Before you get to the venue, when you're using your own computer, take all of the items off your desktop so that you just have your main presentations, and maybe if a speaker's bringing one on USB, you can easily see where that presentation is sitting. You don't want a messy desktop on your computer when you're running that as a presentation laptop. Remove your password, put the computer on a do not disturb or in presentation mode to avoid those pop-ups that you were mentioning earlier. Turn the computer off sleep mode. So just in case a presenter is on a slide for a little while, your computer isn't going to go into sleep and the screen go black. So there you have it. There are my tips for making sure you have a seamless presentation computer. I hope this has helped you, and I would love to hear your tips on how you set your computer or your laptop up to go into a venue. And before you leave us today, please come on over and check out our Event Ninja Academy. It's my brand new online training program that's going to give you all the training videos, the checklists, the templates that you will need to run your best event ever. Our enrollments are closing on the 1st of March, so if you think you'd like to join Ninja Academy, then head on over. I'll pop the links below, and I'd love to see you over there. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you next time.